In a world filled with powerful pirates, superhuman abilities, and devil fruit powers, one character stands out. Not because he's the strongest, or the bravest, or even the fastest. Scratch that, especially not the fastest. You know what time it is? Let's go.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy, and silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer, no exposure, I just wanna be a loner.
If there's one character who embodies the phrase, biggest loser, it's him, Usopp. But the thing is, Usopp is the loser we all love and cheer for. His story is about so much more than just power. When we first met Usopp, he's not your typical pirate. While Luffy, Zoro, and the rest of the crew are fearless and charge into battle without hesitation, Usopp is the opposite. He's scared, he runs away, and he lies through his teeth to get out of dangerous situations. He doesn't have devil fruit powers, isn't a master swordsman, and he can't punch through steel. In fact, Usopp's greatest strength has always been his imagination and his slingshot. But that's exactly why we love him. Usopp represents something real. He's like every man thrown into a world where everyone else is larger than him. And yet, despite being scared out of his mind, he has a dream. He wants to be a brave warrior of the sea, like his father, Usopp, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to make it happen. The moment that truly defines Usopp isn't when he's acting brave or trying to impress the crew. It's when he faces his weaknesses head on. During the Water 7 arc, Usopp felt completely useless after the Going Merry, the Straw Hats' beloved ship, was deemed unfit to sail anymore. Unable to accept that and feeling overshadowed by his stronger crewmates, Usopp decided to leave the crew and to challenge Luffy to a duel. It's heartbreaking because deep down, we know that Usopp is doing this only because he feels like he doesn't belong. In that duel, Usopp doesn't have the strength to win, but he fights with everything he's got. That's the moment we all realize how much heart this loser had. And later when he returns during Enies lobby under the persona of the Soga King, Usopp proves to everyone that you don't need to be the strongest fighter to make a difference. His sniper skills saved lives, and in the end, it was his bravery that helped turn the tide against CP9. Usopp's journey is more than about winning. It's about growth. From a scared kid who told tall tales to make himself seem more important to someone who stands up to giants, government, assassins, and even gods. Usopp in Dressrosa is another perfect example. Despite his fears, Usopp steps up to defeat Sugar with a perfectly timed shot, scaring her so bad that she passes out unconscious. And in doing so, he becomes a hero to thousands of oppressed citizens. He even awakens his observation haki, a skill usually reserved for the most powerful pirates. Usopp may never be the strongest pirate, but that's exactly why we cheer for him. He's the underdog, the loser, the guy who constantly doubts himself. But that's what makes his moments of bravery so powerful. When Usopp stands up to a fight, it feels real. It feels earned. His victories aren't because of raw power or supernatural abilities. They're because of his heart, determination, and the ability to push through fear. And at the end of the day, Usopp reminds us that being brave doesn't mean being fearless. It means being terrified, but still finding the courage to fight. And that's why he's the biggest loser in anime that we all cheer for. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and remember, keep training and stay legendary, boys.